Good morning, students. We're going to continue learning about the operators. Today, we're going to see what is a relational operators. Okay, now relational operators are used for the comparison. Comparison in the sense, if we have to compare two values, we are going to use these symbols. These symbols are called as relational symbols. You have been learning in the small classes how to compare which is the largest number, which is the smallest number using this symbol. So, relational operators are nothing but we are comparing two operands to get the values. Okay, so that is about the relational operator. Next is your logical operator. What is the logical operator? Now, logical operators are called as decision making. Decision making in the sense we have an example here as and. This is a binary operator that we use. Okay, this is a kind of a binary operator where we check the condition whether it is true or false. Now, simple example that is given here is 25 is greater than 33, and this is a symbol what we are using. Okay, and 25 is less than 27. Now, when we are checking this value, the condition becomes what? Here the condition becomes false. Okay, and according to this the condition becomes true. And if you see the truth table, what does the truth table says? That if the value is false and true, then output becomes false. Okay, so what is the output here? False. Now next, similarly for the OR operator. Now OR operator also, if you see the example that is given here, it is 38 is greater than 33, or the symbol or symbol 33 is less than 33. The condition here is false, condition here is true. And in the truth table, if you see, if it is true and if it is true and if it is false, then the answer is true. So here the output is true. This is about the OR. Not is opposite, it is a complement. Okay, it is opposite in the sense if it is a true, then it will become false. If it is a false, then it will become true. So if you see here, what is the condition that is given? If 23 is greater than 43, then the condition is what? Here the condition is false, so ultimately the output becomes true. So this is about the NOT operator. This is all that is about the logical. There are three types of logical operators: and, or, and not. Now next is your assignment operator. Assignment operators are the equal symbol. If you see the syntax that is given here, we have a variable equals to expression. Now variable equals to expression is, here we have got total marks. This is called as variables that we have given, and the expression is 780, the value. Okay, so here we are using this equal to symbol. So this equal to symbol is called as assignment operator. If the question is asked what is the assignment operator, the assignment operators are used to give a value to a particular expression. Okay, now this complete thing shows the expression. Expression is what? Expression can be defined as expression consists of the operands and as well as the it will have the operator, it will have the operand, it will have a value. That complete things makes the expression. Now what is the differentials between equal to and double equal to? Single equal to is an assignment operator, double equal to is used for comparison. Okay, this is a 2 marks question, please remember. This is a what is the purpose of double equal to and what is the purpose of single equal to. Okay, so this is about the assignment operator. Next is your increment and decrement. This is one of the very important topic that every year you get a question based on increment and decrement. Now increment means increase by 1, decrement means decrease by 1. The symbol that we use is plus plus for increment, minus minus for decrement. When it is prefix and what is a postfix. Prefix means, if you see the example that is given here, when the operator symbol is present before the operand, then it is called as prefix. When the operator symbol is present after the operand, then it is called as postfix. Now there are various calculations that is given. Now a simple calculation as an example that is given here is, if you see here, z is equals to y plus plus. Okay, now initial value of y, what is given? 15. When the plus plus symbol is given after, okay, that's mean the operator symbol is given after, then what happens to the value? The value remains same. Okay, the value remains same. And then what happened to the value when it is suppose if it is a, see the rule, what is a postfix? Okay, first then it increases. Postfix, first time the value remains same, second time it is increased by 1. In the sense, suppose the question is given here plus 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 y. Now first time what is the value here? 15. Okay, then here it is plus, and here what is the value? Suppose I'm giving here it is 15. So you will get the total, whatever the total is, that is your 15 plus 15, that is 30. Okay, you get it as 30. So this is how you get it. Okay, now first time the value remains same. Second time, suppose if it is plus plus here it will be same. Second time what will happen, you have a plus operator here. So here what it is, 15 plus 1, when it because first time the value remains same, second time it will increase by 1. So if you see the expression what is given here, according to that it will show the calculation. Okay, so please check the calculation based on prefix and postfix. Now next is your conditional operator. Conditional operators are, this is the syntax, this is a ternary operator. Other word you can say it is a ternary operator. Here we have got boolean expression, expression 1 and expression 2. This is a syntax that we have. Now the condition that is given, if you see the example that is given here, that is a is greater than b, means the value that is given 127 and 1113, that is a is greater than b. So this is a condition. And what is the expression? That is a and b. If you see the output, what is the output? Minimum number. A becomes what? Which is a minimum number. If the condition becomes true, a is less than b, the condition is what? The condition is false. Okay, the condition is false. So here this is true and this is false. So if this condition is false, which one it will execute? It will execute the second one. Okay, so what is the second value? That is 113. So this is how the conditions are checked. So we'll see in the next class, we will see what are the precedents of the operator and the other thing. Let me show you the different quotient that is based on this prefix and postfix. Okay, quickly we will just see how it is done. If you see here, now here you can see x plus 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 minus minus x. Okay, so what is the value? What is the value of x given first time? 2. So here it is postfix. So the first time the value remains same. But here you can see what is it? Minus minus. Okay, what is the value? Minus minus. So what happens here? You have a plus here, plus operator. Then due to since here we have got plus operator, the value here it will become 3 minus 1. Okay, so only what we are getting here? 2. Then if it is a minus minus, the value will be decreased by 1. Okay, here the value will be decreased by 1. That's mean here if we have to decrease the value, x minus 1, that's mean 2 minus 1 is 1. But here we have got x plus plus. So first time the value remains same. Here since it is a plus, so it will be taking one value. So here now the value is 3. And what is the value here? 1. So what it will do? It will minus 1 and you will get the value here 2. Okay, so 2. So ultimately we have a 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. So this is how we do the calculation based on this. Similarly, number of calculations are there here. Please check and go through. If you see here, here you have got 48 plus 50. How you got this 50? You can see here 48 plus 1, 49. 49 here it is 49. So 49 plus 1, that is 50. Okay, so 50 and then you are getting it as 98. This is a center one is a main operator. Okay, and this is the increment operators. So if you get this kind of expression, please remember first time the value remains same. So it is 48. Since it is a plus, then it is getting it as 49. Since it is a prefix, so the value will be increased. So here we after getting the 49, the 49 will be increased by 1 because it is prefix expression here. Okay, and then this side it becomes 50 and this side it becomes 48. So it is 98. So like that, there are number of questions that is given. You can go through them. There are so many things that is given here. So please go through all these examples that is given in your subjective questions, this kind of questions that comes for your board. So please go through all the subjective question based on this. This is our next one is Java expression for ut half of at square. Now this kind of expression you have already solved it in 9th standard. This is also 2 marks question. Every year you get it. You just have to expand it. You don't have to do anything. So here it is u into t plus half of into a into t because t is square. So here half, it is half. Okay, so you cannot write it half 1 by 2. You have to put it 2.0. Okay, please remember you have to put 2.0. So similarly, like that, number of questions are there here also. We can just go through them. Please study, practice all these questions. They are very important for your board. Okay, all these subjective question that you have it for this chapter. This chapter is important for your 2 marks questions. It is a compulsory chapter. Please practice them.